Hey everyone, welcome back. Today we're going to look at restrictions on rational functions. If you've completed the previous quadratics videos in the playlist, then today's lesson will be a lot easier for you. So some functions have restrictions in their domain, and that means values that you cannot plug in. So for example, here we have root x. You cannot plug in anything negative, so x must be greater or equal to 0. So that's one example of a restriction. Another one is 1 over x. X can't be 0. We can't divide by 0. So that's the restriction on this rational function. So that's what we're going to practice today, is stating the restrictions for rational functions. So let's dive right in. A, 5 over x. X can't be 0. B, 7 minus x over x. X can't be 0. Right? The top is allowed to be 0, just not the bottom. So C, x minus 1. If x minus 1 is 0, then x equals 1. Therefore, x cannot be 1. D, x minus 3 equals 0, which gives x equals 3. So x cannot be equal 3, right? If you plug in 3, you get 0 on the bottom. So you can't have that. E, x squared minus 4. This is a difference of squares. So x minus 2 times x plus 2. What do you plug in to get 0? 2 and negative 2. And so those are the restrictions. Okay, F. Here we have x squared plus 2. So if the bottom is 0, then we have x squared equals negative 2. This has no solution. Therefore, there are no restrictions. You can plug in any x value and there's no problem. G. If the bottom is 0, so we're going to see if we can factor it. Product negative 6, sum of 1. Those two numbers are negative 2 and 3. So we can rewrite this as x minus 2, x plus 3 like that. What do you plug in to get 0? 2 and negative 3. So those are the restrictions. X cannot be 2 nor negative 3. Okay, time for some practice. Practice number 1. State the restrictions, A to H. Go ahead and pause the video and answer that. Okay, we're back. X can't be 0. X can't be 0. X minus 2 is 0, gives x equals 2, so x can't be 2. X plus 4 equals 0, so x cannot be negative 4. X squared plus 3. If the bottom is 0, then x squared equals negative 3, which has no solution, therefore there are no restrictions. F, x squared equals 0. Square root both sides, x equals 0, so x can't be 0. G, x squared minus 3x minus 4, we can factor that. Product negative 4, sum negative 3. Those two numbers are negative 4 and 1. So x minus 4 times x plus 1 equals 0. What do you plug in to get 0? 4 and negative 1. Therefore, x cannot be those two values. H, x squared minus 25 can be rewritten as x minus 5 times x plus 5. What do you plug in to get 0? 5 and negative 5. So x cannot be those two values. And that's it. It's that easy. I'll see you guys in the next video.